Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this session. So, in a previous lab session, we have completed a matrix chain multiplication algorithm, right? We have done one example. We have solved like I guess two examples for matrix chain multiplication, and then we have done the C program and time complexity part. Also, we have done. Fine. So today we are going to start with the LCS problem, which is the last example or last C program for dynamic programming. Then we will start with the greedy and then graph. So you from this week onwards, you will have only 5 lab session. Within this 5 lab session, we are able to complete the entire syllabus. Fine. So, and I have uploaded the assignment one before the deadline, before 10th September. You have to upload it in your classroom. Okay. So let me just up on the note or share the note. Now we already know what is LCS programming. Can anyone tell me what is the fundamental here in the LCS program? The common name of the LCS is what? Longest common subsequence, right? So what is the main goal here? Can anyone rectify? What is the main goal of longest common subsequence? That part we have already solved in your classroom, as well as you have read for the mid semester also. I guess that chapter was on there, right? But based on the name, you can identify, no, what we are doing in this longest common subsequence. Can anyone tell me? Anyone? Please write down in your chat box. I guess screen is visible. Okay. So tell me, what do you understand by LCS? What is LCS? So can I expect answers from anyone? Sakshi, can you tell me what is longest common subsequence? As the name suggests, we have to find out the sequences which is common in both the string, and we have to return that length, right? So what will be there in this example? We are having two strings and we want to find out a common subsequence. Now you have already know what is a common subsequence, right? Subsequence means what? The set of characters that is coming in a sequence, right? In a both the string, there will be a common sequence, right? The sequence must not be changed. Otherwise, there will be no meaning. It is not a substring, but it is a subsequence. How it is a different substring can be any order, right? But in a subsequence, the order of the characters must be the same. Okay. So the topic is longest common subsequence. Okay. Now we will have a two string. EF, GH, I, and second string is here. What we will do, see, there can be a many subsequence possible, right? Many subsequence can be possible. We have to find out which one is a maximum, right? As we are in the dynamic programming, our main goal is what? It is to identify the optimal solution. Optimal solution means what? Either minimum or maximum, which will be defined in the problem only. So here the problem is we have to find out the longest common subsequence. We have to find out the maximum length which is possible. Fine. So here what you will do, see, single character is also possible, right? But generally we have to check the ordering. So for that we need at least two characters. Length of two is possible. So CD, यहाँ पे भी देखो C and D, it is in the same order, right? So CD is a common subsequence. Then DG, uh, before G there is a D. In a string one also before G there is a D. So DG is also a common subsequence. GI, G and I, yes, it is also possible. Any other? Yes, CG, CI, right? Then DI is also possible. Fine. So these are the length two common subsequences are possible. Yes. Right. Now we can take a three length. So it will be CDG. Yes. Here also C, D, and G. In the same order, same sequence, we are finding the characters. Then DGI. Yes, that is also possible. Then CGI. Right? So these are the three combinations are possible for length 3. Yes. Now if we take a 4 length, then it will be only one combination, C, D, G, I. Here also C, then after D, then G, and then I. So the sequence is maintained, order is preserved. So that is called as a longest common subsequence. So here we are having 2 length, 3 length, and 4 length. So maximum is what? This one. So final answer will be what? C, D, G, I. So this is called as a relative ordering. We have to preserve the order in both the string. Then only we can consider it as a common subsequence. Fine. So now I guess this part is clear to everyone. So we will directly move to the example only. So here you have to remember the formula. Fine. So the formula is you have to build a table. You will build a table LCS of I comma j. When if I equals to 0, j equals to 0, you will put what? 0. Now, if the characters are matching, if a of I is equals to b of j, if both the characters are matching, then what you will do? 1 plus LCS of I minus 1 comma j minus 1. This formula you will use. If characters are not matching, if ai is not equals to bj, then what you will do? You have to find out the maximum. From which two cell? LCS of I minus 1 comma j means above cell value. Previous row, same column. Second is what? I will be the same, means the same row, previous column. Right? Previous cell, same row, previous cell. This will be the two values you have to find out the maximum. Right? So this one we can consider it as an upper cell value. And this one we can consider it as a left cell value. Neighbor left cell. Fine. So you have to compare this two value. And this one is a cross cell. This previous row and previous column will be the cross one. Okay, so these are the formulas, you have to use it. So let me take one example and then after I'll give you another example to solve it. Okay, so I will solve only one or two rows and then after you have to complete the entire example and then I will give another examples also for practice purpose. So for string 1 we are having this string x, y, z, y, t, x, y. In a B we are having a string y, t, z, x, y, x. Here you have to find out how many characters are there. Here total 7 characters are there and here we are having 6 characters. Fine. So first of all, as we are using a dynamic programming, it means you have to build a table. Okay, so let me build a table. Okay, so here it will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, generally I will take minimum 1 on the this side. Anything you can take on any side, you will get the same answer. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7. See, when you in the made two, if this chapter are there, right, then you have to practice. Okay, each and every step you have to write down. This one will be the very lengthy. If you give the mid exam for dynamic and greedy, for the dynamic chapter it will be very lengthy. You have to write down each and every step and then only you can get a full marks. If you have built this table, then you will get only 2 marks. Fine. And the way we are solving the example in a class, same way you have to solve it. I'm expecting that from everyone, right? The way we are solving example in a class, same way you have to solve it. So this table is drawn here. Okay, now let me write down the characters here. Y, T, Z, X, Y, X. X, Y, Z, Y, T, X, Y. Fine. So here we will take I value in this way, J value in this way. Fine. So first of all, we will start with the formula. When I value is a 0, J value is a 0, you will put 0, 0. So here I will put what? 0, 0, 0. Fine. Now first row and first column is completed. When I value is a 0, J value is a 0, we have put 0. Now next row, you have to fill cell by cell. Okay, so how you will do? You will match the character. Here the character is X, here the character is Y. First you are going to fill this cell. So try to match here. Okay, check it. X and Y, is it matching? Yes or no? X and Y, is it matching if both the characters are same or not? Not same. So you have to use a formula. Max of LCS of I minus 1. This cell is what? LCS of 1 comma 1. Right? This is first row and first column. This cell you want to fill. So I minus 1 it will be 0. So 1 minus 1 it will be 0. J is 1. LCS of I as it is J minus 1. 1 minus 1 it will be 0. Compare these two cells. 0th row, first column. Value is a 0. Upper cell value is what? Then left cell value is what? Okay. When the characters are not matching and you try to match upper cell value and then left hand side value, right? You will take any of the value. If it is the same, you will take any value and simply you will put up arrow, right? Okay. Next, x and t. Is it matching? No, it is not matching. So again, what you will do? You will take 1 comma 2, right? Now 1 first row, second column. So I minus 1, it will be 0 comma 2 LCS of 1 comma 2 minus 1, it will be 1. So 0 upper cell value 0 comma 2 value is a 0. 1 comma 1 previous left cell value, that will be 0. Again, which is the same, upper and left both are same. So you will take 0 and you will use up arrow. Right? Now next, x and z, is it matching? No. So cell number is what? 1 comma 3. So LCS of 1 comma 3. So max of LCS of I minus 1, 1 minus 1, it will be 0 comma 3. LCS of I as it is, 1 as it is, 3 minus 1, it will be 2. Upper cell value is a 0, left cell value is also 0. You will use this. Now x and x, is it matching? Yes, it is matching. X equals to x. So we have to use what? LCS of 1 comma 4. So formula is what? 1 plus LCS of I minus 1. 1 minus 1, it will be 0. 4 minus 1, it will be 3. So previous row and previous column. Previous row means upper row. Previous column. यहाँ पे 4 है. 3 पे क्या है value? 0. 0 plus 1, it will be 1 plus 0 equals, it will be 1. So ये 1 कहाँ से आ रहा है कि ये 0 में हमने क्या किया? 1 ऐड किया तभी हमको यहाँ पे 1 मिला. Right? So what you will do is you will use cross arrow and this 1 we are getting from this 0. Right? So when characters are matching, you have to use a cross arrow. Cross arrow. When characters are not matching, we are having two values. One is up, one is a left hand side. So what we will do is whenever we are having the characters are not matching, we will compare upper and lower left hand side cell value. Whichever is the maximum, we will take that arrow. But if both the values are same, then you have to use always a up arrow. Right? Now, next x and y, is it matching? No. Compare above cell value, that is a 0. Left hand side cell value, which one is maximum? Because this one we are getting from this left hand side cell. Then again, x and x, is it matching? Yes. So what you will do? Cross arrow. Previous row, previous column. Previous row is 0. Previous column is 5. 0 plus 1, it will be 1. Right? So you have to solve it like this way. You have to write down each and every step like this. So generally what we are preferring, like you will do whenever you are solving this example, you will do for the first row, second row and the last row. You do the calculation for first, second and last row, and rest of the table you can fill it by yourself. But if you are not having any grip or for this example, then you have to write down each and every steps. Okay, because if you made one mistake in this table, you are not able to get the correct answer. Fine. But if you are smart enough, then you can get the answer. You can write down your own answer which is correct. If you are smart enough, then fine. So let me finish the second row. Then after you have to complete the entire table. Then after I'll tell you how you can backtrack it, how you can get the number of characters. Fine. So now y and y, is it matching? Yes. So previous row, previous column, one column, second row. So previous row, previous column will be what? This is 0 plus 1, it will be 1. Y and t, is it matching? No. Compare the above cell value and left hand side cell value, it will be y and z, is it matching? No. So 0 and 1, 1 is maximum from the left hand side. X and y, is it matching? No. So 1 and 1, it will be same. Up arrow you will use. Y and y, it will be same. So here 1 plus 1, it will be 2. X and y, is it not matching? So upper cell value, left hand side cell value 2 is maximum. So we will use left hand side cell. Right? So this is how you can complete it. So I'll request everyone to complete the entire example. I'll give you 15-minute time. You have to write down this step also. Okay, this step also you have to write down and you have to fill the entire table within a 15-minute time. If you are able to complete it within a 15-minute time, then damn sure that you will complete this example in your exam also. Fine. So try to practice it. within a 15-minute time only, everyone. And I'm expecting answers from everyone. As you have already given the mid semester exam, you know that whatever I'm telling, I was telling to you in a previous sessions, that will be true, right? So everyone, I'm requesting to solve this example by writing the step. Okay, I'll give you 15-minute time and try to complete it within a 15-minute time only. Okay, so I guess everyone has solved the example, yes or no? Everyone has solved it. Write down your answer. What is the final answer? Everyone has to write down the answer, otherwise I will not give you the attendance for sure. Those who give me the response, I'll mark their attendance only. Okay, so tell me. If you don't believe, then it's fine. I'll show you the attendance, and I'll right now only if I'm getting the attendance on based on your response. Fine. So today's okay, fine. So just tell me what answers you are getting. I'm just sharing a screen. Just wait for a second. Fine. Initially, I'm marking all of you as absent. Fine. Now, just tell me the response, what answers you are getting, and based on that only, I'll give you the attendance. Fine. Okay, so within a 5-minute time, I'm expecting answers. If you are not able to give me the answer, then this attendance will be marked. All of you are here or not? If you don't want to attend this session, then why you are joining the meet? Those who are giving me the answer, what answers you are getting for LCS? Okay, yes, just tell me your number. Final answer, what is the intersection of last row and last column? That answer only just give me. Intersection of last row and last column. Okay, fine. So if you are not able to give me the answer, then it's okay. I'll give you this attendance only. Okay, I'll mark everyone absent. What's your number? 199. This 9? Okay, fine. There will be no change in this attendance. So make sure. Okay. Because you people don't want to give me the answer. So that's fine. Today's attendance will not be changed. Make sure that if you want to give me the answer, then still I'll give you the 5-minute time. Then I'll think about giving you the attendance. Fine? Yes or no? Everyone. And half of the people are not knowing that I have given you the attendance. And all of you are absent. Okay, if you don't want to respond me, then it's okay, you can leave. All of you can leave the meet. Otherwise, I will remove you. Why you are wasting your internet? If you want to sit like this only, if you don't want to attend the session, if you are not getting even attendance also, then why you are wasting your internet? Why you want to waste your time? Just go and scroll Instagram. Fine? Because in your life, Instagram is most important thing other than the study. Once you get your damn marks, then you will realize that this subject is not easy. Those who are hearing me, write down yes in the chat box. So just tell me one thing. All of you are okay if I'm giving you absent today? All of you are okay with that? If you don't get today's attendance? Yes or no? Is it okay for you to not giving you the attendance? Shan, Margi, Umang, Rahul, Fanil, Hetal, Shakshi, Jay, Umesh. Tell me, is it okay with you if you are marked absent today? Yes or no? Just write down. Is it okay for you to give you the absent? See, if you don't write no, then that means your answer is yes. And if your answer is yes, then please leave the meet. If your answer is no, you are having a problem, right? If you are attending the session and you are getting marked absent, then what is the problem? Why you people are not solving the example? Is there any problem with me? Then tell me. Is there any problem? Then why
No,
you
ma'am.
people are not solving the example? If anyone is speaking, I'm not able to hear you. Just please write down your answer in the chat box. Just tell me the reason. What is the problem? Ronak, just unmute yourself for a second and just say something.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, fine, just tell me the reason why you people are not solving the example. What is the problem with this session? Is there any problem? Everyone just give me the reason why you have not solved the example. If you are able to give me the reason, then I'll think to give you the attendance. So if you want an attendance for today's session, then give me the reason. Everyone. Jinish, Isha, Mahfouz, Jai, Ronak, Magdi, Yash, Shan, Shakshi. Tell me, what is the reason why people have not solved the example? Is it like that you know everything already and you just don't want to solve it? Is this the scenario? If it is like this, then it's fine. If you already pro in this subject, then I will not bother you at all.
No, ma'am.
So what is the problem? Please tell me so that I can deal with this problem in your class. I want that my students will get a good score in an exam also, in a life also. So whatever the problems you are facing, then just tell me. I'll give you some solutions. I'm not doing this for me. I know this subject. I have taken this 3 times. So I know each and every examples. I'm not forcing you for myself. I'm pushing you for yourself only. If you study well, if you get a good marks, then it will be helpful to you. This is not for me, this is for you only. मुझे सब आता है, मैं क्यों आपको ये सब एग्जांपल सॉल्व करूं, मैं क्यों खुद सॉल्व करूं, मुझे तो आता है सब चीजें। पर ये सब चीजें आपको आए इसके लिए मैं बोल रही हूँ कि आप सॉल्व करो। कहीं पे भी अगर आपको डाउट है देन आप प्लीज आस्क। आप कितनी भी बार पूछोगे मैं सेम चीज आपको एक्सप्लेन करूंगी, जब तक आपको समझ में ना आ जाए तब तक। बट फॉर दैट यू हाउ टू पुट योर एफर्ट्स। इफ यू डोंट गिव योर एफर्ट्स देन हाउ आई विल assume that you get everything or you get nothing. For that you need a communication. If you don't say anything, that I am assuming that everyone is getting everything. So simple, I will not give you that much kind of attention. In TC1 class, everyone is responding me, everyone is solving the examples. If they are having any problem, then they will ask me at that time only. And from your class, no one is responding. No one is solving the example. Now you are in a 5th semester, pre-final year. It means you have to put all the efforts. Next year you will be appearing in an interview, some will appear in the GATE exam. Then how we will solve this? This is the much important topic for, or this much important for subject for GATE. Even in the UGC net, this subject is very much important. And for any programming language, algorithm is the most important thing. Time complexity is the most important thing for any programming language. If you take a simple example of C program, one program can be solved multiple ways. If one program can take maximum time, and let's say if one program is taking 10 lines of code, and on the same program, if you use some logic, then it will take only 2 lines. Which thing you can use? Obviously, we are using two lines only because it will take a less time and less space. So how you will analyze it? Using algorithm. If you have not studied this subject well, then how you are going to perform well in the industry? अगर ये सब्जेक्ट इतना इंपॉर्टेंट ही नहीं था तो ये यूजी में क्यों डाला उन लोगों ने? अगर ये फोकट का ही सब्जेक्ट है तो क्यों डालेंगे वो लोग? सिंपल क्वेश्चन है ना। ये कोर सब्जेक्ट है। क्यों कोर सब्जेक्ट है? सब जगह पे ये सबको पढ़ना ही पड़ता है। कहीं पे भी आप कहीं पे भी देख लो, ये सब्जेक्ट सबको पढ़ना पड़ता है, सब सेम एल्गोरिथम सब रिपीट होता है सारी यूनिवर्सिटीज में। क्यों? क्योंकि ये कोर सब्जेक्ट है, ये आपको कहीं ना कहीं यूजफुल होगा ही। दैट्स व्हाई। सो एटलीस्ट व्हेनेवर आई एम आस्किंग यू, जस्ट ट्राई टू सॉल्व इट। अगर आपसे नहीं हो रहा है देन प्लीज टेल मी, मैडम ये मेरे से नहीं हो रहा है, आप मेरे को एक्सप्लेन करो। आई विल एक्सप्लेन इट। बट उसके लिए आपको एफर्ट्स जानना पड़ेगा। आप लोग घर पे हो, मुझे कैसे पता चलेगा ये ऑनलाइन या ऑफलाइन क्लास होती, फिर भी मैं आपको देख के बता सकती आपने सॉल्व किया है या नहीं किया है। ऑनलाइन पे ये अगर आप कम्युनिकेट नहीं करोगे तो नहीं हो पाएगा, फिर आप ही बोलोगे मैडम ने अच्छा नहीं पढ़ाया है, ये सब्जेक्ट में मजा नहीं आया। नहीं आएगा अगर आप सॉल्व नहीं करोगे तो। I have taken my 200% efforts, but from your side there is a zero, not even zero, from minus side efforts. I am seeing the minus efforts. Fine. So from next time onwards, I am expecting answers from everyone. Everyone has to give me the answer. This is for the last time. I am giving you the warning. And if the same thing is repeating in your class, then I will mark everyone absent. Fine. So I'll solve this example for you, and then we will go to the program. Okay. So you just see here. This is it. Z and Y. Is it matching? No. Compare the above cell value. This above cell value, left hand side cell value. These two values you will compare. Okay. So what will be the answer? 1 and 0. Which one is maximum? 1 is maximum. We are getting it from up arrow. Z and T. Is it matching? No. Again, what you will do? This up arrow and left hand side you will compare. Compare it. 1 and 1, both are them are same, so we will use up arrow. Okay. Then Z and Z, is it matching? Yes, it is matching, so we will use cross arrow. 1 plus 1, it will be 2. X and Z, is it matching? No. Above value is 1, left value is 2, we will use left hand side arrow. Y and Z, is it matching? No. Above value is 2, left value is 2. X and Z, is it matching? No. Up and left, both are same. So this is the answer for third row. Then fourth row, Y and Y. Is it matching? Yes. So in this cross arrow 0 plus 1, it will be 1. Y and T, is it matching? No. Above value, left value 1. Y and Z not matching. Above value is 2, left value is 1. So we will take 2. Y and X not matching. 2 and 2 matching. Y and Y, yes, it is matching. So 2 plus 1, it will be 3. Y and X, it is matching? No. Above value is 2, left value is 3, it will be 3. Fine. See, if you don't know this simple trick, then simply use the formula. In a class also we have solved this. In a lab also we have seen the first row. I have calculated the entire row, first row, right? For me also it is not possible to write down each and every rows, right? Now for T, Y and T not matching. Above value is 1. T and T, it is matching? Yes. 1 plus 1, it will be 2. Here it is 2 with up arrow, 3 with up arrow, and here 3 with up arrow, right? This is the same row you are getting. Now for X and Y not matching, so 1 with up arrow. X and T not matching, 2 with up arrow. Z and X not matching, 2 with up arrow. X and X, it is matching? Yes. So here you will use 3 with cross arrow. Y and X, 3 and 3 up. X and X again matching, cross with 4. Now last row, Y and Y, yes, it is matching. So here 1. T, 2 with up arrow. Here it will be 4. Here Y and Y it is matching, so 4. And here Y and X is not matching, so with, right. So the final answer is what? This. Intersection of last row and last column. This is what common subsequence. So maximum length is what? 4. But now I want to identify which character, right? So the characters, how we will identify, how we will backtrack. So we will take this. We will start with the last here. Okay, we will follow the arrow. Whenever there is a cross arrow, it means you have to select the character. Up arrow. Okay, यहाँ पे है cross. That means you will select this character. Okay, selected. Now cross value is here. Again up, again cross. So now side value. Again you are having cross. Z will be selected. Now side. Again cross. This value will be selected. 0 and 0. Right? Once you reach to 0, it means you have to stop. So these 4 characters you have selected. That means Y, Z, Y, X. This is a sequence with the 4 characters. This is how you can backtrack. Okay. So based on this formula, you have to build a table. Okay, and you have to do the C program. I'll give you 10 minute time, and within after this, you just try. Okay, I'm not I'm not telling you that you have to give me the correct answer, but at least you just try. Take a 2 string, right? 2 string array you have to take, and then try to write down this logic, and based on this logic, try to give the answer. Okay. Just at least try. At least write down some steps. Then after I'll tell you how you can do this program. Okay, this program will divide in 2 parts. One part you will print the letters. Second part you will print the length. Both is not possible in the one piece. Okay, so you can do these 2 programs. So I'll tell you how you can do this, but at least you just try within 10 minutes, and then after I'll show you the code. 10-15 minute time you will take. Then after I'll show you. Okay. So everyone, please do the C program based on the formula only. Okay, so I have shared my screen. So this program can be done by two ways. One, you can print a length of the LCS, and second way, you can print the characters, which characters are matching. Fine. So I'm sharing the screen. You just watch it. Okay. So first we will start with the header file. I'll go to the main function here. You just see I have taken two character array, right? Just a second. Again join the meet. Okay, so first we have taken two character array x and y. Okay, now first thing is what we have to find out the length of the two string. Okay, so we will use a strlen function. Using that function, we will get the length of the string of x and y. We will store it in a variable m and n. And finally, what you want to print is we have to print a length of LCS, and we will pass this string x and y as well as the length of the string m and n. Fine. Let us create this function LCS. This is your function. Here you will pass the character array x and y, integer m and n. You will build a table L of I comma j. So here we will start from 0 to m and 0 to n. So total it will be m plus 1, n plus 1, n plus 1 size. We will take two loops I and j because we want to iterate through loops. I is starting from 0 to m and j is starting from 0 to n. First we will put, if I is equals to 0, j equals to 0, you will put what? 0. Else if you will check what? X of I minus 1 is equals to y of j minus 1. Now you just see. In example, whenever we are solving the example, what we will do, we will keep blank 0, 0. We will not write down letters at that point. Right? We are starting writing the letters from 1 to rest of the length. Same way for x and y both. Fine. So here in the program, what will happen? It will start assigning letters from 0th index only. Okay. So what you will do is we will take I minus 1 and j minus 1. Fine. You will compare this letter. If the characters are matching, then you will use what? 1 plus LCS of I minus 1, j minus 1. If characters are not matching, you will find out maximum of I minus 1 comma j and I of j minus 1. Same formula we have used to find a maximum. Yes, there will be a problem. Then you will return, finally you will return what? L of m comma n, and you will print the letters. Right? You simply print the intersection. There might be a problem. LCS is 4, right? So this is how it will find. And this function, integer for max function, we have written here, a and b will be passed. We'll check the condition. If a is greater than b, ternary condition we will use. If a is greater than, it will return a, else it will return b, right? So the length of this character will be what? 4, right? Okay. Now, this is the one way we will print the length. Another way is what we want to print the characters. So let me just copy the code here. I'll explain it to you. Okay. In that program, what you have to do is you have to build the two tables. One is for length and another is for arrow. We have to maintain the arrow, right? That's how we are getting, we backtrack and we get the answer. Which characters we exactly map. Fine. So initially what I will do is I will define this two loop I and j, m and n variables. Length is 2020 by default I have taken. We will take one character array x, y with the length 2020. One b of 2020. That means we will keep one table for arrows. And L is for length or character. To store the length or characters, we will use this L table. B table, we will store the arrows. Okay, so initially we will go to the main function. We will ask user to enter the first sequence. We will store it in a x. Second sequence, we will store it in a y. And simply we will print LCS. We will call the function LCS and print m comma n. So LCS function will be called void LCS. यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे हम? X जो भी है उसको string length find करेंगे. X और Y की string length find करके m and n में store कर लिया. Again, same looping will be there. I is equals to 0, 0 to m, j equals to 0 to n. वहां पे हम क्या पुट करेंगे 0 0. फाइन. नाउ यहाँ पे क्या कर रहे हैं हम यूज कर रहे हैं C means cross arrow, U means up arrow, L means left arrows, right? The directions we are using. Simply we will write down C, L and C, U and L because we are not able to display the arrows in this program. So we will represent by letters. So simply what you will do, I is starting from 1 to M because I is equals to 0, J equals to 0, it is already filled. Yes. So we'll start from 1 to M and J equals to 1 to N. We will match the characters. If X is equals to Y, then what you will do, you will use this formula 1 plus LCS of I comma I minus 1, J minus 1. And if characters are matching, we will use a cross arrow. So in B of ij, you will store C. Else, if what you will do, you will check. You have to compare. No, to put the arrow, we have to compare. If characters are not matching, then there will be some cases. You will match up arrow and left hand side arrow. If up arrow is greater than the left hand side arrow, then you will use up arrow and up value. Yes. If left hand side value is greater than, then you will use left value and left arrow, right? So for up you will use U character, for left you will use L character, and that value, left value, you will take in this LCS statement, right? Now see, you have to print these characters, right? So how we will print? Void print function will be called. I and J value will be passed here. So simply I and when I is equals to J equals to 2, it will simply return. When there is a cross, then it will print this message X of I minus 1. Else if whenever there is a cross, then at that time only we have to return the characters, right? Whenever you are backtracking, what we have done, we have followed the direction, right? Whenever there is a cross arrow, simply we have taken that character. Yes. So same way here you will print what I minus 1, J minus 1. We will print the character X of I minus 1 when there is a cross arrow. Okay, else what you will print up when there is a up, you will print this simply value. Okay, so let me run this program and see what output we are having. Okay, so let me take the same sequence. X, Y, Z, X, E, X, Y. Second sequence will be Y, T, Z, X, Y, X. So the common subsequence will be what? Y, Z, X, X. Okay. See, it depends on the characters, the arrows we have used. Okay. Based on that only it will give you this sequence. The main idea is what, whenever we are working with this example in an exam, you just have to mention the length. What is the common length? If it is 4, then there will be multiple choices for 4 length. Any of the answer is possible and all of the answers are true. But maximum length should be what? 4. That is our final answer. Which characters are matching, which 4 characters are matching, the sequence will be different. So all of the answers are correct. Fine. So this is how you can print the characters. So any of the Y, Z, X, X, the sequences are following, right? So it is based on the which arrows you are using, based on that only. Okay. So all the answers are correct. There is no problem at all. Fine. So simple. This is the way you can print the final characters. Length 4 is a final answer. Previously also we got the 4 answer. 4 is the maximum length. But whenever you are doing a backtracking, based on that only you get the answer. Right? There is a different approach, different arrows sometimes we have used, and based on that only we get the answer. Okay. So this is all about today's session. We have done the C program for LCS. One, we have print the length, and another we have print the characters. As well as we have solved the example. Fine. So in our next lab session, we will start with the greedy knapsack. Okay. So thank you everyone. I hope you enjoyed this session.